Discussion on background checks. I spent a lot of time over the last couple of weeks talking with HR, and as well as Diana up at Frank Edelblu's office. I spent an hour with her today on the phone to review everything that we talked about a week ago. And I talked with Chief Bernard at the police department and passed everything on to him to see if there was more stuff we could do. The school district follows federal guidelines, plain and simple. You know, fingerprints, background, that's all assistants, that's all teachers, that's all coaches, anyone that works in a building near a kid. We follow the federal guidelines. You know, our business works in schools. Our employees have to get fingerprinted and that if we're doing a school project and give it to the superintendent and pass it in, and all that information goes to him. We don't even get it. You know, he's the one that can say, yeah, this person can't be here or can't be there. That's how it works. As far as the buses, they work on they're a two-tiered system. One, to get their CDL to drive a school bus, they have to be approved through the DOE. The DOE handles the bus drivers. The information that Diana gave me, and that they are part of the CHRC clearance program, criminal history record check. So they go through that check before they can even get their CDL to drive a school bus, the endorsement for that. Now this program is better in some ways of this, and the reason they did this, let me back up a minute. The reason the state put this in the DOE's hands is so these bus drivers are available for other towns. If they worked exclusively for Londonderry and we did our program under the federal grant, they couldn't drive in Hudson. They couldn't drive in Manchester. And with the shortage of drivers, the government put it back into DOE's hands. So they get checked with the Department of Safety for their CDL, and then they get checked on their background checks through Department of Education before they are allowed to drive a school bus and clear that. And our district at any time can check on that driver and see if there's anything and log in and check on that. So there's a two-tier program for the bus drivers. We're federally covered here. I gave this information to Chief Bernard. He said the only thing at this point he could see is you could get into polygraphs, which he didn't recommend, and one other thing which I can't think of off the top of my head. So I just wanted the community to know that I didn't take lightly, you know, some of the information came to us from the community. I worked diligently on it on behalf of the board to talk to these people individually and get this information. Anyone can reach out to DOE and get the information on how the bus drivers, I thought it was why they changed it, but it got explained to me in great detail on this clearance. And the good thing with the drivers is their driver's license is good for 5 years. They have to re-qualify for this program 60 days prior to getting their license renewed, or they won't have the endorsement to be a bus driver. So it's checked every 5 years. When the district or any government entity does a background check and fingerprints, that's it. There's no, you're in the system, you know, unless something happens, of course. So I just wanted to spell that out for the community, for the board members, for you know, our district, that we are doing everything from what Chief Bernard said, DOE, and HR here to make sure we're following the highest level of protection that we can. It's unfortunate what we're in right now, but it raises flags, and I appreciate people bringing that, and we will do our due diligence and make sure that we are doing everything possible. If there's more to be done and somebody else has more information, we'd be glad to have it. But I think right now we are doing the maximum that we can do according to DOE, HR, and the police department. So I just wanted to do a quick update, and like I said, we welcome any information and that anyone wants to bring forward. So if anyone has any questions, I just wanted to do an update on that. Okay.